Welcome to this brief video on how to use colons. Colons are another punctuation mark which may appear on the literacy audit. So what is a colon? You can see what a colon looks like from the screen there, and a colon is a punctuation mark which can be used to introduce lists, which we will see in the example at the bottom of the screen there. It can be used to explain or expand upon an idea, and it can also be used to emphasize important information. So we've got the example there, used to introduce a list. She bought 3 things: a pen, a notebook, and a ruler. So we've got the list of things that she bought, and the colon is showing us what those 3 things are. When do we use colons then? So we use them to introduce a list following a complete sentence. So you need the following for the recipe: colon, milk, eggs, and bread. They can also be used to introduce an explanation or a definition. So he had 1 goal, then we use a colon, and then the extra information or the explanation is to win. So that information tells us what his 1 goal was. And it can also emphasize a particularly important point. So there's only 1 word for it: amazing. Let's have a look at some examples then. So we've got one in the list here. So she packed the essentials: water, food, and a flashlight. He got what he deserved, a standing ovation. So that's giving us more information about what he deserved. Remember, always check your work. That's given us some important information after the colon there. So think of a colon as a punctuation mark that prepares the reader for what's about to come next. So the additional information which is going to come after the colon. A couple of quick tips: only ever use a colon after a complete sentence. Make sure you use it to introduce or for emphasis, not to separate unrelated parts. So it's got to be connected to what comes before. The information after the colon has to be connected to the information before the colon. And don't use a colon right after, such as including or for example.